So I'm going to show you the cropping tool that's built into Polarr. Here in the Polarr interface, it's over on the right hand side. We just select crop, very easy. And we have the ability to then grab the corners and move them around. And by default, you'll see that if I grab a corner, it will actually maintain the aspect ratio of the size of the box. So to start with, because it sets it up at the corners of the original picture, it's actually cropped the aspect ratio of the original picture. However, if we want to change that, so for example, if we put this back up and we say we want to crop off a bit more of the sky, we can do so in that fashion there. And we can then move the box around, and as you can see, that's all very easy. Over here, we can set the aspect ratio. So we might say we want an exactly square box, which is 1:1. There we are, and we've got that there. And again, we can move it around. So let's move it to get the street right in the middle. And there we are. There's a very aesthetically pleasing photo. We can also do a few more things. If I reset my crop, we've got the option to rotate. So if we've taken a photo and perhaps things aren't quite level, they're not quite straight, we can actually tilt the amount, and we get these grid lines that come up that help us to align things. Or we might decide we want to do a really crazy, what they call in cinema a Dutch angle, where things are all off-center, like that. I'll reset that for now. We've also got a couple of more options. We can flip the image, so we can see, if we look here, Port of San Francisco, and we'll flip it across the X, and of course now the whole picture is backwards and our text is backwards. I'll flip it back again, and we can flip on the Y as well. So we have those two options. I'm going to show you a little something. Let's imagine that we were on a trip to San Francisco and we're in this little boat down here, and we want to show it to our friends later on our televisions. Now, if I select the crop aspect ratio, 16:9 is most televisions nowadays, so let's pick that. And by default, that's what a television would generally do when you fling the picture to it, or it would put black bars at the side. But now down here, our little boat that we're in is cropped off the picture. Oh no! So let's do the work properly. What we're going to do is, we've got our 16:9 aspect ratio. We're going to move the box right down to the bottom, so we're ending up cropping off more of the sky, and we're going to click that and say done. And now we know that's going to display correctly on the 16:9 TVs. We're not going to see black bars at the side, but we're going to see our object of interest that we're going to tell our friends all about, which is that little boat down the bottom that we're all sitting in.